As you can see, there's a bunch of like boxes and shit in the background. I'm in the process of moving. That's why this place is a mess. I'm missing the vines on the wall and all the cool stuff. Like, scene's looking a little bit dry. But you know, we gotta keep up that hustle regardless of the situation. If you see the background looking like... That's why. So me and the boy Luke made a new song called Haunted. It's available to pre-save. The link will be in the description and the comments. So if you want to go pre-save that, I would appreciate it. And if you don't know how to create a pre-save link, I'll talk about that a little bit at the end of the video. But for now, I'm going to show you this cool little effect that I did for the last hook in the song. So real quickly, let's play the sample. And if I can be the one and you get no one I was just randomly exploring through all the plugins that I have because I did partner with Waves just a couple of weeks ago and they gave me all of their plugins for free, so I have all of them to try out. If you want me to try them out and make a video around them, please comment down below. But as most of you know, I do the majority of my mixing in Adobe Audition, so I have it pulled up right here. This here is the plugin I was talking about. I started with the preset called Mega Suns, but I ended up messing with it a lot, so I'm actually gonna save this preset right now and put it in the description for free for y'all. If you don't already have this plugin, an affiliate link will be available in the description as well. Just to show you this real quick, when you open the plugin, it's gonna look something like this, but if you wanna get all those extra, deeper, more complicated settings, you just click this little spot in the top right, and then it opens up the more complex version of it. And if you wanna put it in a certain key, you can just go here and choose the key that you want it to be in. And if you don't like the way that it's mapping the notes, like say you put it in key, but it sounds like some of them are going off or whatever, you click this little edit button right here. And if Note Mapper is turned on, it's gonna look something like this, where it's selecting only these notes and forcing it to go into this set of notes. Just uncheck Note Mapper and it'll just leave it in the notes that you already have going through the plugin. I don't know how to use this plugin extremely well yet, so I'm gonna experiment with it a little bit more and then get back to you guys with a proper tutorial on it. But that's just some basic stuff that I figured out. But all I did was just duplicate my main vocal chain. Then right before my delay and reverb, I added OVox. Then afterwards, I added the F6 EQ. I took out a bunch of the lows and a little bit of the highs. Now, I'm not sure why this is. I don't know if it's just this program or if I try to export it through a different program, it's fine. But for some reason, each export that uses this plugin in this program doesn't actually export it the way that it's previewing when I'm listening to it and editing it. So the way I hear it right now during playback, it distorts it completely and just makes it really strange and just not even the same effect that I was doing when listening to it. So I actually had to play this back completely soloed and then like record it with OBS and then take the MP3 from that recording and then put it back into FL when I went to master it. So whatever program you're using, this might not be a problem for you, but either way, that was the workaround. If we move back into FL, you can see I have it put onto its own chain, which is on number 3. All I did here was add another EQ and I took out a little bit of the highs again. Then I added one knob pumper, which is basically kickstart, if you know what that is. This basically just flutters your vocals or your instruments or whatever in and out consistently. And I only have the main dial turned up to 4, which is subtle, but it definitely adds the effect. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did to make the effect. If you want to make your own pre-save links, you can do it through DistroKid very, very easily. If you're not already signed up for DistroKid, I'm going to leave their sponsor link at the top of the description. Their starting price is just $20 a year. And yes, I did mean to say per year. And if you want to go ahead and create a pre-save link for any of your songs, once you've uploaded a song, you go under goodies, then you go to promote yourself, and then you click hyperfollow, which will have all of your songs and the pre-save links available for each one. You just go ahead and copy the URL. When you open the link, you're going to see something like this. It's just going to have the Spotify pre-save available. And once the song releases, under 24 hours, it should update automatically with a bunch of links to the song on like YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, a bunch of the platforms that you deliver to. One last little tip about these pages as well is if you click on customize and you go to edit this page, scroll near the bottom, you can add your social media as well as embed a YouTube video. So if you make a YouTube video for a song, you can embed it right here. Anyone that plays it from this link will count as a view, as well as, you know, be directed to your video if they want to go to your channel. I always recommend that you go in here as well and take out the embedded audio player. That way people can't listen to the song through this link. They actually have to go to a platform and give you a stream. So I'm going to delete that right now and save changes. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Shout out to DistroKid for sponsoring the boy. You already know. Appreciate y'all. See you next time.